The biggest lie of modern psychology is that all answers are within you. Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea. I'm a psychologist and a therapist, and for the past 10 years, I've been helping families grow stronger together and function better together. And today I want to talk to you briefly about this topic that I find to be very important, of this lie propagated by modern psychology, not modern psychology as a whole, obviously, but propagated by some important voices in modern psychology. And it is the lie that all answers are within you, within us, whatever. And the problem with this lie is that it has negative consequences in your life. And I want to take a few minutes to explain to you why it is a lie, first of all. And second of all, what are those negative consequences in your life so that you become aware of them in the first place. Then you can figure out what to do with that moving forward. But at least you should become aware of those consequences. Okay, so I haven't really studied intensely to uncover the origins of this idea that all answers are within us. The reason I haven't put a lot of effort into investigating this phenomena is that I think that it's not really relevant to understand the history of this idea. What's more important is to understand what it does to your life and what it does to you. So, this idea that all answers are within you is a lie. First of all, because providing all the answers was never the intended purpose and scope of psychology. The intended purpose and scope of psychology was to allow us to gain a better understanding of ourselves, to understand some things that we do and the reason why we do those things, to understand how past experiences, childhood experiences or adult past experiences, how those experiences relate and influence our present behavior and our present thoughts and emotions and all of that. And by us gaining a better understanding of ourselves and of the sort of rules under which we operate, we can then, by gaining this understanding, intervene and make adjustments, make improvements, and all of that. So that was always the scope of psychology. The scope of psychology was never to tackle the big issues, the really important questions. Questions like, who am I? Who we are as humans? Why are we here? What is the purpose of our lives? How should we live our lives? Is there good and evil? How should we behave if there is good and evil? How are we supposed to behave with each other? How are we supposed to behave in our families? And all of that. Psychology was never meant to replace religion. It was intended, and it should be used, in my opinion, as a tool of helping us, like I said, better understand ourselves and make some adjustments in our lives. But it shouldn't be used to replace religion and to replace the role of faith and religion in people's lives. I have a suspicion that this idea that psychology can provide all answers and that all answers are within you gained more notoriety as the faith of people in the West has started to fall, and that happened because as the faith starts to falter in a lot of people, and a lot of people stop believing in God and all of that, that creates a vacuum of meaning in people's lives. And that vacuum of meaning needs to be filled with something. And one of those things that people attempt to use to fill that void, that vacuum, whatever you want to call it, is with psychology. But like I said, psychology isn't meant to do that. One other option of aside from religion, one other option for tackling the really important questions is philosophy. But whoever really studied philosophy came to understand and to realize that all philosophy leads to nihilism if you take God out of the picture. Because if you disregard the presence or the existence of God in people's lives, all you are left with is meaninglessness. Nothing has any meaning. We humans are here as an accident. Our whole lives is an accident, is a statistical improbability. It doesn't really matter what we do in our lives because nothing matters. And one day we die, and that's the end of it. So if you share this point of view and at the same time you are struggling with depression, it's no wonder that you're struggling with depression, because it's a very depressing way of understanding life and understanding your life. So it is a big lie that psychology can provide all the answers. It can provide some answers for sure, but not about the bigger issues. It can provide a lot of answers when it comes to your individual life and your individual life story. It can provide a lot of answers when it comes to that, but it can't replace religion, it can't replace God, it cannot bring meaning to your life. If you take God out of the picture and, like I said, disregard God entirely, and you look for answers within yourself when it comes to the big questions, all you are going to find is darkness and coldness. That is what is actually inside of you if you disregard God and you disregard faith. And this brings us to the main problem of to the two main problems caused by this idea that all answers are within you. And the first problem is that it pushes people away from their faith and away from God, because it makes them feel self-sufficient. Like, no, I don't need God, all answers are within me, I can take care of myself. The problem with that is that we are never 100% self-sufficient and self-reliant when it comes to God, but when it comes to other people as well. So how, if you cannot be entirely self-reliant in regards to other people, how can you expect to be self-reliant when it comes to God? The second problem that's really, really big is that this idea makes a lot of people feel frustrated and depressed, and makes them think really badly of themselves. Because when someone tells you that all answers are within you, and you search and you search and you search and you work on yourself and you work to develop yourself and all of that, and those answers are constantly escaping you, you sooner or later start to think that there is something wrong with you, because you cannot find the answers you are looking for inside of yourself. But, and like I said, that's a major problem, because it makes a lot of people feel very frustrated and think really badly of themselves, like there's something wrong with them because they can't find those answers. But like I said, the answers are, some answers at least, are never meant to be found within you. If you search for those answers within you, all you are going to get is darkness and coldness. Because, like I said, without God in your life, all you are left with is nihilism. And nihilism tells you that nothing has any meaning. That's what I had for you today. If you found it interesting and you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to hit subscribe and ring notification bell. So that you get notified whenever I post something new. Whether I'll see you on the next one or not, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this, and especially making it to the end. And thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.